What's up, everybody? PokéKaos here, back for part number 7 of my Pokemon Glazed Nuzlocke. And it happened again. The audio just decided to not record. This time, my mic wasn't muted. I knew that. The audio just, for whatever reason, decided not to record, so I'm post-commentating again. You see the theme on the screen. I don't want to go over everything. I'm like watching the audio recorder to see that it's recording audio this time, and it is. Oh my god. If you guys have been enjoying the series, though, do make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe if you have not yet done so, and if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen the first 6 episodes, make sure to go check the playlist out. I'm just like annoyed. Granted, this episode, I don't want to say this episode's not exciting or anything, but like event-wise, we don't battle a gym or anything. We do battle 2 rivals, or I guess like our only 2 rivals right now. And we do get caught in a dimensional rift and go into another dimension. So, I don't know. This is so stupid. So right off the bat, we run into Shell. Spoiler alert, she has a Bayleaf. Pokemon evolve. Chikorita evolves into Bayleaf. The Chikorita trainer from before the first gym. She, of course, has a Bayleaf now, level 30, and Polly's a decent start, but I decided to waste like the first 2 turns with Supersonic and let her set up a Reflect. I also get Poison Powdered, and just annoying stuff. Just in general. And I don't know why I sent out Carl for a Raichu, because then I end up going out to Arnold. And even though I paralyzed the Raichu, I still go for Spore. I don't know why, but I went for Spore. So instead of trying to set up growths, I just wanted to keep getting HP back to make sure that the Raichu wasn't going to be able to knock me out. So it eventually goes down. Yeah, she has a Raichu as well. And then she's going to send out Bayleaf again, and we're just going to spam Ember until it dies. But it also has Synthesis, which is just annoying. But it dies, and it goes down, and we beat Shell. Fortunately, I didn't do any grinding in between this episode and the last episode, so, I mean, you'll just have to see if anybody dies. But with that battle against Shell, it seemed to have worked out well. She just told us that like the gym leader had left, and we have to go find her. And now we're in Newport. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But we talked to Luke, you know, this guy that we keep running into. There's a car. This is essentially the human world, where this is like our world, where the only way Pokemon exists is through the games, through the Game Boy Advance, the DS, whatever. So he's just kind of explaining that he can control the slipping between worlds, and we have to find a way to get home, yada yada yada. I don't know, this part of the game, this whole going between worlds thing, to me is kind of dumb, but I don't know. So he's telling us the portal to our world has been shut, but it can be reopened. Look around where you arrived, which was literally like 5 steps to the left. So I talked to this girl. She just, you know, she's talking to me about the Pokemon game, and then I go into my own self-thought talk and we go back to our world. We go back to Sea Spray Town. So up here is another boat. We don't want to go there, of course. Talk to the sailors. Because I honestly thought going down was just another port. I was like, where's the town at? But it's down here. There's an actual town. I guess going into the rift healed my Pokemon. I didn't think about it, but Polly was poisoned, and nothing ever happened about that. So, I don't know. So we got a mart. I don't go in it. I didn't care at the time. And he's telling us that the gym leader, which is his mom, left to the Sea Spray Dam. So we're gonna go try to figure that out. Kind of hesitant because it was kind of like still in town but not in town, so I wasn't sure if they were going to be actual trainers. Well, we got a double battle. Kind of an annoying double battle, but we can take the Pidgeotto out easily. Luxio's kind of a problem. Fortunately for me, this one probably doesn't have Iron Tail and Superpower. Although paralyzing me does get kind of annoying. Especially when I get paralyzed. Here, like, Sentret's literally just an HM slave. It doesn't count as like a death because I wasn't gonna really use him anyways, you know? So we're just going to double team on this Riolu. I mean, it may have been a bit more challenging if the person had had a Lucario, but it probably also wouldn't have made a whole lot of sense. And we'll go back to heal off paralysis. The theme in this episode is going back to heal constantly, because it's just annoying to have to, you know, deal with getting paralyzed or getting poisoned or whatever, especially on the Pokemon that you're trying to train. So we do get some grass here. Unfortunately, the Pokemon that I run into is a Pikachu. Like, and of course it paralyzes me, so you know what I'm going to do after this battle. I'm going to go back and heal. So we got a Pikachu in case anything happens to Manectric, Carl. But Pikachu is... it's Pikachu. Pikachu has been too prevalent in this game. I mean, our rival Shell has a Raichu now. We have that red scarf Pikachu that we know we're going to run into more often. And it's just like this constant thing that it's just like, to me it's annoying to have to like see a Pokemon so often. I get that it's the mascot of Pokemon, but it's just too much. So we're gonna go into the dam here after I talk to this guy, and it's more like a power plant area. We can't go that way. We need a security card. So we're gonna go up here and battle more trainers in what is essentially a power plant. And all I knew at this point was put that Gabite to sleep. That thing needs to go away. I don't know why I embered the Gabite in the first place. But now we have to deal with being confused, taking damage, and hopefully not, you know, getting hit by Dragon Rage. So we're going to continue to growth. Maybe not the smartest idea when I'm half health or lower. But, you know, do what I do. And we definitely are like, let's put this Gabite back to sleep. We're not dealing with potential for Dragon Rage. Now we got a Super Potion Spunky, because I don't want to lose another fire type. I think even with 2 absorbs, I'm hardly doing any damage to this thing. But when we get there, we'll get there. I decided to just use Takedown a lot rather than Dragon Rage, so that's cool. And we finally get Mega Drain. I think Mega Drain's only a 40 base power move, but we're gonna see what a +2 Mega Drain does right here. Mega Drain, dead Floatzel, 1 hit. Was so satisfying to see that. And I think about it, and I think, you know what, let's just put Carl back up front. We don't want to, like, continuously go back and heal. We have this trainer who has, I believe, an Electabuzz, yes. Not the best thing for a Manectric to fight, but it's Thunderbolt spam for the win. And then at this point I decided, you know, I don't know how many more trainers there's gonna be. So I'm gonna go back, and of course I go back and literally there's no trainers afterwards. Like, it was the biggest waste of my time to go back. Not completely the biggest waste, because I do get healed, which Growlithe does get some use in the next actual battle I go into. But there were no trainers in this generator area, this power plant area. I'll check my team again. I forgot that I put Spunky up front, I guess. I don't know. But here we just go through and there's a scientist and a person who ends up being the gym leader, of course. But instead of her going back to her gym, she sends us on a task. We'll read as we see it. We give her the sensor because she was the one that we had to deliver the sensor to. And then she wants us to do a favor. They're having major power spikes coming from around Geminite Village, and she wants us to go there and get them to stop using so much power. And then she's like, let's walk around till you find it. So she gives us the security card. Obviously, we know what to do with that. And she tells us to hurry up because her name's Flo. That probably means she's on her period. And she's, yeah. So we're going to go through here. I just wanted to check over there, see if there was like any hidden items or anything. We'll go past the security guard. And we'll go down here. We'll pick up a Thunderstone, which, again, if we have to use Pikachu, will be helpful. And at this point, I'm like, I really need a better fire move than Ember. I think Spunky learns Flame Wheel somewhat soon. Not in this episode soon, but like 31 or 35, something like that. He really needs Flame Wheel. But I don't think I'm gonna like grind up just Spunky after this episode. Especially because Flo in Sea Spray Town most likely just gonna be a water type gym. I don't know yet. I haven't like actually gotten to that point. I didn't read the sign in front of the gym or anything. And here we get to battle this guy again, Percy, the guy with the, well, obviously at this point he has Quilava. Why they decided to give him a following Pokemon, but not give anybody else a following Pokemon. I don't know. Maybe Quilava was just easier to animate than a Chikorita slash Bayleaf slash Meganium. But I would also like a better water move on Polly, but at least this thing actually hits kind of hard with Water Gun. But I think that's just because it's Pelipper. Pelipper's fully evolved. You know, there's no more evolving after Pelipper, so... Whereas with Tangela, we still have Tangrowth, and with Growlithe, we still have Arcanine, which I think Spunky's supposed to stay a Growlithe until like level 49 when it learns Flamethrower. I'm kind of hoping that maybe the 5th gym leader is a Fire Gym Leader and gives me Flamethrower as a TM. And at this point I use a Super Potion on Spunky that was kind of unnecessary. I kind of speed through this cave a little bit. There's nothing in here though, at least not yet. So now I just need to figure out what's going on in Geminite Village, and it takes me a little bit. There's a mining game. I didn't do it, of course. We're just gonna like kind of talk to people. He said he got a dome fossil, and we go down here to Geminite River. There's grass, so why not get an encounter, right? We get a Ditto. That's Dupe's Claws. We don't have to catch the Ditto. We run into a Skorupi. Now, in reality, Skorupi's like not a great Pokemon. Nobody really like looks at Skorupi and it's like, oh yeah, I want a Drapion on my team. But it was our encounter. It's a Nuzlocke. That's how Nuzlockes work. We're gonna catch it. And I think I named it Dana. I decided on it for a little bit, and then I like didn't remember how to spell it exactly. But we get there. This is like the part where I wish I could like speed up even more from watching the video, but can't really do that. So I was just thinking, and then I put Dana in, and then I'm like, is it 2 N's? And I'm like, no. I'm like, that's not right. And I just leave it like that. I don't know if that's right. It looks weird to me. We'll go back up to Geminite Village. We're trying to figure out what's wrong. I know I'm getting close to the end of the episode, but I just decided to go into like all the houses that have signs next to them. He had a sign, but he was kind of useless. So I'm guessing that's just like the Geminite Village sign that's kind of close to his house or something. And we talked to this guy. He was blocking off Mount Stratus. And this ends up being the area that we want to go to. He talks about the power spike. He says that they've been using explosives to dig through Mount Stratus, and it's probably using a lot of power, and he wants us to find the foreman in charge of the mining expedition. And now we will be able to get into Mount Stratus. But this episode's already kind of long, so we're going to end it for the next episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, do make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.